This is a disclaimer that this is not a hate video, so please do not send any hate to any of the people involved in this video. Thank you. Yo, what's going on, guys? If you guys don't know me, my name is Shotgun Sean, and today I'm going to be talking about an Arsenal player named Ayron, also known as Ayron TV. Ayron is a Arsenal console player who has 50k subscribers and got popular because he made videos about playing with toxic people, just playing regular games of Arsenal, and just general Arsenal content. I respected him a lot back in the day, but over the years, he's done some questionable stuff, and one questionable thing that he's done was he wanted to play on my account. So way back in 2020, I was playing with Ayron in a game of Arsenal, and what I didn't know was that he was making a video at the time. The skin that I was wearing in Arsenal was the Delinquent That's Cool, which is a skin that came out back in 2019, and Ayron didn't have that skin at the time until it was April 20th of 2020. So I was wearing the skin, and when he killed me, this was his reaction to when he saw it.
Does that delinquent have the pixel sunglasses? Dude, that's like the worst skin in Arsenal. I gotta get that for me. And I still don't have the cool delinquent pixel glasses skin. What a shame.
So Ayron sees that I'm wearing this Delinquent That's Cool skin, which is a really rare skin during that time, and which then leads him to friend me and ask me if he could play on my account because of the Delinquent That's Cool that I had. Here's the footage. So Ayron asks me if I can let him use my account because he sees that I have Delinquent That's Cool, and I'm like, nah, I can't let you do that. He's like, okay, I get it, blah blah blah. But here's the thing, I was already better than him in the game to begin with. If I let him use my account because of the Delinquent That's Cool, he could have just hacked me and taken my account and just sabotaged my high levelness, and then he would have ranked in the high levels, and then he would have just went crazy and no one would have ever heard about me ever again. You never know if they're going to be a shady person or not. They can have an ulterior motive other than just wanting to play with the skin that you have. Like, they could really just sabotage your entire career. So once that incident happens, we were pretty chill with each other, and we both thought it would be a great idea to 1v1 because we're both the highest controller players in the game. And we both agreed to it, but then after a while, I would kind of ask, we're going to do the 1v1 because he wasn't really saying anything. And then he got annoyed with me for whatever reason, and then this is where we start to not like each other. This disclaimer is to let you know that this information that I'm about to tell you all took place in Roblox DMs and not Discord, so sadly I don't have any proof of this information because Ayron unfriended me after this took place, so I'm sorry that there's no proof, but just take my word for it if you believe me. So at first when I'd ask him, it would just be a, let me know if you want a 1v1, he'd be like, okay. And then it'd be a couple days later, and I'd be like, do you want a 1v1? He's like, nah, not yet. I'm like, okay. Then it'd be like maybe 4 days later, and I'd be like, are you ready for the 1v1 yet? He's like, nah, I'm gonna be busy. And so then I'm like, okay, that's fine and all. But why is it taking you so long to 1v1? Like, I don't know if you're trying to dodge me, or if you don't want to, but you're too afraid to say, or what's going on. But it was just the combination of me asking him more times than maybe I should have, and the fact that I accidentally kept joining his servers that made him not like me. But then also, I feel like he just ducked my 1v1, because like, here's the thing, he 1v1s his fans and stuff in like YouTube videos and whatnot, but their fans have hardly any kills and levels, so it's like, you're only gonna record a video of you winning, which everybody else is. I mean, I wouldn't want to post a video of myself losing either, but I wouldn't even care if it wasn't a video. Like, just 1v1 me if you want, and if you don't want to, then just tell me no. Like, I'm not gonna get mad and say, what? But like, just tell me otherwise so I don't have to ask you more than I should. And also, another thing is, Ayron has a big ego. He's got this big ego because he only 1v1s either big YouTubers or the most next popular YouTuber of a controller player, who was Starfrog, and his fans. Like, he doesn't want to play with anybody else who's just underrated. And another thing is, if I was already better than him on controller way back in 2019-2020 era, he's going to want to keep that persona of being the best controller / console player, so that way like his views and subscriber count just keeps going up, because obviously that's going to be what he's known for. If there's somebody else that's better than him at the same thing, he's not going to be very happy about that. So he's just going to try to push him down, so that way he could just hog all the subs and views and stuff. Another story I have of Ayron is that he likes to undermine his knowledge of me. So sometimes my friends would ask Ayron if they knew me as just like a jokey joke, right? But when Ayron got asked if he knew me, he would either respond with, yeah, I've heard of him, but I don't know him, or, yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos back in the day, meaning that he'd heard of me before, but never really got to talk to me. And then he also knew that I was the second best controller player in the game, though. But here's the thing that just doesn't add up for me. He talks about, oh, I've heard of him, or, yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos back in the day, but I don't really know him. Well, then how do you not know who I am, but ask me to use my account at the same time? It just doesn't really make any sense at all. And he basically just undermines how much he really knows about me, really. So after he says all these half-truths about me and whether he knows me or not, he then starts to say even more lies. This all starts when someone's telling Ayron that he's the highest level Xbox player, and he's going to be that for a long time, and he doesn't see anyone passing him. And then Ayron says these 3 words: I've always been. If you've always been the highest level Arsenal controller / console player, what is this picture? And what is this picture? This does not scream, I've always been. This screams, I'm telling a bunch of caps. Like, seriously. And then he talks about how he didn't have to worry about being dethroned as the highest level Xbox player in Arsenal, because, I mean, I was lower than him later on because I took my break or whatever, and that's fine. He took advantage of my break, and that's alright. But then he says, that's why I was able to take forever hitting level 1000. If I didn't take my break, I would probably still be better than you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I took forever to grind because I took a break, and then I also hardly ever used any double XP. You probably used double XP before, I'm sure. Which is fine though, but it's just kind of undermining my skills and ability to grind the game out, which pisses me off a little bit. And then one of my friends wanted a 1v1 Ayron, and his fans just started going in on him. Like, they were saying some brutal stuff. Like, I'm not even gonna say it, I'll just let you read the screen if y'all want. Even Ayron was like, oh, I considered 1v1ing him, but after hearing this, I changed my mind. And then he starts to talk about how, oh, I'm not scared to 1v1, I just have things on my mind. Well, I mean, you never 1v1 me in the first place after you ducked me, so I mean, doesn't that kind of show that you're scared to 1v1? Like, I think it does. So to wrap this up, Ayron, I'm just really mad with how you just ghosted me, and now knowing the stuff that you did before that and the stuff you're saying after that, really just gets on my nerves, and this is the only way to reach you, and I can't even talk to you on Discord anyway because I don't have you added as a friend, so I can't DM you in private, so I just have to release this out to the public, so yeah. And this is a message out there for everybody. Don't let anybody take advantage of you, even if it's a YouTuber who wants to just use your account for a skin. Like, don't let them do that. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the replies below, just to let me know stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye.